Look, if they could figure out a real competitive fight for Tito against someone who's got a big name, I don't know who that big name would be.
After I fought Chuck last year, I thought it was my last one, but my body's on tack, everything's fast, everything's great, sparring's been good, training's been great, and so let's do one for fun, just for fun.
A legend, a living legend is back. Tito Ortiz is back, and he meets Alberto Del Rio. He does have an MMA career. I think a lot of people at first are like, Alberto Del Rio, the wrestler. No,
every time I'm here doing combates, I see those young fighters going toe-to-toe, trading punches, kicks, and everything. I get excited. I get goosebumps.
Well, I have to say I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in you. This isn't some schmuck off the street. This isn't former WWE champion just waltzing in there. So I have to say, Chael, honestly, I kind of love everything about this. I love everything about it. I love the fact that he signed the contract on Campbell McLaren's back as someone was filming it on their iPhone, and now Alberto Del Rio is coming out of retirement. He's like the promoter of the show, and he's gonna fight him somewhere. And let's be honest, you have two Hispanic guys. It's great for the market. It's great for the promotion. I don't hate it, but I kind of love it. I get like a weird tingly feeling inside. I'm all about it. I want to be there front row.
But I'm doing this for the right reasons, to prove something to myself, to prove my children that Dad is a fucking superhero.
I want to know when you to give me a date so I can whoop this guy's ass for calling me out.
I'm gonna call you out again, you son of a bitch!
This is amazing. You gotta understand, this ain't like no WWE match, partner. I've been doing this shit for 22 years. I'm whooping your ass and you'll be going face up.
So where do we start? I'm Tito Ortiz, former UFC light heavyweight champion, UFC Hall of Famer. I'm a father, I'm a businessman, and I'm a fighter. I could be your best friend or your worst nightmare. I am the Huntington Beach Bad Boy. Welcome to my world, unscripted, undisputed, and uncaged. Last year, I knocked out Chuck Liddell.
We just committed. Oh, there Ortiz with the right hand. Liddell's down.
In one round.
That's Tito's guys thing.
When it all said and done, Tito KO'd him. Tito put Chuck out. He put him out.
I was left with the hunger to still fight again. At the age of 43, Randy Couture is a good friend of mine. I called Randy Couture and I asked him, Randy, when you were 43, what made you come back and win the heavyweight world title? And he simply said, Tito, I didn't feel like I was done. I felt like I had a lot more to do. Combate Americas came to me with an opponent, and it was Alberto Del Rio. For all of my career, the promotion has told my story. Sometimes it's not true, sometimes it's the way they want it to be seen, but this time, I'm gonna tell you my story, my way, the truth, with my cameras, with my lighting, with my people, the right way, the honest way. And Alberto, you can subscribe too, because I guarantee you, you're not gonna remember the fight. I do my boxing, my pad work at the Ruka Gym in Costa Mesa with Jason Perillo. I've known him for over 17 years. I've been training with him for now 8 years, and it's been a positive reinforcement in my life.
Tito's skills got better.
Yeah.
They definitely got better. Jason Perillo is an awesome instructor. I mean, he's a fantastic boxing coach, and he really tightened up Tito's hands and all of his techniques over the course of the years they were together.
Jason Perillo trains a lot of other pro MMA fighters like Michael Bisping, BJ Penn, Luke Rockhold, TJ Dillashaw. There's been so many guys that have come in and out of that gym to train with Jason Perillo. How would I compare the Tito of the beginning of my career to the Tito Ortiz now? I'm a totally different man. I was a little boy in the beginning.
Style I fight is boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. I weigh 200 pounds. For the last 3 months, I've been training 5 to 6 days a week.
I started to become a mixed martial artist. I became a pro fighter. And people gotta understand, in the beginning of the game, I really wanted to become a high school wrestling coach. I wanted to be a resource teacher. I wanted to help kids in the classroom. That was my main goal. But all of a sudden, I became a fighter. Instead of helping 30, 40 kids in a classroom, in a high school classroom, I was able to help, hundreds of thousands of kids across the United States and the world of becoming an athlete, of showing what hard work and dedication is. So when I first fought, I was an amateur. I was a kid, didn't know much. After a year and a half later, I became a world champion. I defended that world title 5 consecutive times. And throughout those times, I was still learning. I was getting better and better and better.
And the last time Tito and Chuck fought, iPhones hadn't been invented.
Yeah.
Think of that shit.
Yeah.
Go to shoulder. When people say, why do you still do it? It's because I love it. There is nothing in this world that I love more besides my children than competing and being the best athlete I can be. And my fans know it.
And all of a sudden, 4 of the last 5 you've won, 2 great performances in your last 2 fights. I mean, if you would have told me around like 4 or 5 years ago that you'd be still fighting now on a winning streak doing this, it's pretty remarkable, I must say. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, Tito, but I got to give you props on what you've done in this latter portion of your career, because I don't think anyone saw this coming.
My kids see the hard work and determination I put into it. They see the stuff I do in the gym. They see the road work I put into on the bike and the stairs and the weight training I do, the jiu-jitsu I do, the bag work, the mitt work, the sparring. My kids are witnesses of this. They see the hard work that Dad does. And I want them to emulate the same type of things in the stuff they do every day. So part of my training is going to ascent adaptation. I'm in a celiac machine. I do this 5 times a week, getting ready for my fight against Alberto Del Rio. This is for recovery and reproduce red blood cells in my body. So, beam me up, Scotty. Let's go. With the technology nowadays, I should be able to use everything possible to recover, to be able to push my body to the next level in training. And using the CVAC machine has helped me with that. Using the hyperbaric chamber on the weekends helped me do this. Drop from 14,000 feet down to 2,000. Now it's back up. So its altitude starts going up, and up, and up, and up, and up to 7,000, 8,000. And it's kind of like when astronauts go to the 25,000 feet and they kind of like put circles into circles, squares into squares, try to figure it out. And it's just as right now, altitude's high right now. If you even think like that, it's hard to think of. But it's for hand-eye coordination, just for mobilization, so you're able to do different things. My ears go just the pressure right now. Usually when I'm sitting here, I always sit on my phone, I'm trying to like just do different things, like I'll go on my Instagram live and I'll try to answer questions for my advanced stuff, get my cognitive skills fast, get them to react fast. There's the altitude. So I think a lot of things this helps me is my cognitive skills of moving out of the way of punches, catching punches, knowing the reaction time and watching the guy. So it helps my reaction time more than anything. But the biggest thing I think is for lactic acid to leave my muscles that are really sore and to reproduce red blood cells throughout my body. I want to get to a level, like right now we're going up to 21,000, 22,000. 22,500. Being at this level and being able to concentrate on things that I want to say and articulate the things I want to say is difficult. It's not easy. It's actually, I get tingling, my lips get tingling. Almost like a loss of breath. So it's tricking my mind to want to reproduce more red blood cells to fill up my lungs. And everybody don't know, but your lungs are like muscles. If you're not able to fill your lungs up and make the pressure as I try to do in this, my lungs will stay short-winded. So if I take deep breaths and fill my lungs up as muscles, then I'm expanding my lungs. I can't. It expands my lungs so deep. And I'm at like say 21,000 feet, expands it so much, and all the oxygen goes through my lungs, my mouth, and everything, and I can't hold it. I gotta exhale. Or actually it'll blow my lungs out. Living in Huntington Beach, I'm really close to Hollywood. I have a lot of connections. Of course, Nicole Parrish from Parrish PR, who always reaches out to me to do red carpets. She actually did one of my red carpets, Medea Boo 2. And tonight, we get an opportunity to see Angel Has Fallen with Gerard Butler and Morgan Freeman.
So today is actually our 6th year anniversary. I've been with this beautiful woman for 6 years now. And I'm telling you, she has changed my life. She's made me a better man. And she's made me happy, and my boys happy, and my family happy. And finally, I got someone to take care of me. I'm a lucky man. Fortunate, very fortunate. I say when I'm a happy man, I'm a dangerous man, so Alberto Del Rio, you're gonna get your ass whooped.
How was it like when you talked a bit about like doing stunts and all that? How was it like?
Well, it's all right for safe. You know, I don't have to take any undue chances.
Yeah.
At my age, I'll break easily. So I'm a little reticent to do them. You know, this was easy.
I don't think anybody would mess with the president if Tito was their security guard.
And I know how to use a handgun.
Right.
An assault rifle.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Hand-to-hand combat. And I can shoot really well. Really well.
All day.
Do I really need to introduce Tito Ortiz here? How you doing tonight, man?
Doing good, man. I'm actually a very huge fan of Gerard Butler. Of course, Morgan Freeman. I mean, come on, that's going to watch him since a kid.
It's God.
But yeah, it is God. It's literally God. It's God. But no, I'm excited to see how they take care of the president.
Yeah, I mean, I know you got a fight coming up in like 11 weeks or something like that, right? So
yes.
Tell me a little bit about. I know that you pull moves from Jared's repertoire in these movies. What are some of the moves that you pull that you want to bust out in the ring?
This is Sparta.
Yeah, we just watched it last night.
Yeah, we just watched it last night. Yeah, no, the front kick for sure. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna change each and every one of the fans to watch, and it'll be on pay-per-view. I'm gonna smash this guy.
You're getting paid to stay in shape. Tito Ortiz, my man. So good talking to you.
No, pleasure, man. Thank you much.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
You look so much less strong. I know. It's like you make me look like. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Good luck, Tito. Go out there and handle your business.
We've had a lot of fun watching the White House Ball and watching at London Ball, but then you go, well, what if the man himself really go into this emotional journey?
I've been a huge fan of Gerard Butler for a long time. I think it goes back to watching 300, but to watch his film tonight, I'm excited. I guess it's the fan in me, and hopefully one day, maybe shoot a film with him. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm excited for tonight to watch Angel Has Fallen.
Tito, good luck in November. You're gonna kill it.
So I do a lot of my training at the UFC gym here in Huntington Beach. It is a great opportunity for my kids to train also. They do jiu-jitsu kid class.
Family gym. We got the little gray belts on. They finally ranked themselves up. We got our first stripe on the gray belt. Pretty cool. All right, boys. I'll see you at dinner.
UFC gym in Huntington Beach is the best of the best, and I have an opportunity to train there. So for the first time in 7 years, I put on a gi. It was hard. It was hot. My arms were flooded, but it was a great learning experience.
Jiu-jitsu class here in UFC gym, Huntington Beach. You guys like to see the color of my belt. It's blue, and yes, I'm a true blue belt. I got a bunch of gold belts, but this is the first time, actually the second week I've done jiu-jitsu in 7 years, so they say you gotta go back to the basics, and I'm going back to the basics, and this is what it's about here at UFC gym.
For this fight against Alberto Del Rio, I'm not changing. I'll put in a total of 18 weeks in for this fight. That's how serious this fight is to me. People say, well, that's a pro wrestler. It don't matter. He has an opportunity to knock me out. This ain't a professional wrestling match. This is a fight. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my fans. I'm fighting for my family. I'm not letting some pro wrestler tarnish my legacy.
Done my jiu-jitsu for the day. Got another day to go tomorrow. We got 12 weeks of it. Alberto Del Rio, come and kick your ass, dude. So that's the end of week 1. We'll be coming out with a new episode every week.
So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and please share.